Welcome back to Today on this Sunday morning. This would be Saturday morning, the first day of the month. Just testing, and if you said, what? You passed the test. Good morning again. I'm Lester Holt along with Campbell Brown here inside Studio 1A.
We turn now to a story of four sisters with one dream, and that was to lose weight. They were overweight as children, obese as adults, and their health was deteriorating and their futures uncertain. And that is until one sister found a way to tip the scales in their favor. NBC's Peter Alexander has the story.
2 years ago, I would drive for 10 minutes in the parking lot at the store to find the closest spot to park.
Only 10 minutes?
It started with baby steps. Just 2 years ago, sisters Denise, Dolores, and Debbie weighed more than 850 pounds combined. Today, 41-year-old Denise is down 135 pounds. 50-year-old Dolores has gone from a size 28 to a 12. And 45-year-old Debbie, once the heaviest at 305 pounds, has now dropped almost 80. The three have lost a total of 320 pounds by fighting their common enemy, obesity.
I took naproxen on a daily basis.
I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes.
I had sleep apnea.
Parents Priscilla and Bob had 6 children to feed. Inexpensive foods that would last had costly results. It wasn't unusual for the girls to consume as many as 4,000 or 5,000 calories a day. So how did the sisters finally lose their weight? Through an increasingly popular procedure called lap band surgery. Doctors Kevin Montgomery and Brad Watkins at the Northwest Weight Loss Surgery Center just outside Seattle treated all 3 of them.
The lap band is a simple procedure where an adjustable band is wrapped around the upper stomach. It doesn't involve dividing or cutting the stomach or the intestinal tract. They're creating a small pouch so people fill up on a small amount and they're not hungry all the time.
You're not doing it very good.
While the sister surgeries were successful, they still felt something was missing. Their older sister, Donna, was still obese.
I've seen her entire life going out of her way to be nice to other people, and it means nothing to her to do that.
At 250 pounds, Donna was desperate to be like her sisters, but couldn't afford the $17,000 needed for the surgery. That is until doctors Montgomery and Watkins offered to do it for free.
Donna is a special person, and she really did take a lot of care of her sisters, and we were moved by that.
I'm just overwhelmed. That's the best way to describe it. I'm just plain overwhelmed.
Do you have any last-minute questions for me in terms of what we're going to be doing?
It was a gift for Donna, but doctors admit lap band surgery isn't for everyone. Patients must be at least 100 pounds overweight. And while surgeons say on average people lose about half of their excess weight, 10% of the time it fails. As for Donna?
Donna's surgery went just fine. She didn't have any problems.
Her doctors say it won't be long before Donna can join her sisters on their path to a healthy life.
I actually felt like I'd won the lotto and I didn't buy a ticket.
Until then, the sisters will keep walking and waiting for Donna to guide them, just like she always has.
I know it. But I like walking now, don't you?
For today, Peter Alexander, NBC News, Centralia, Washington.
And joining us now from Centralia are Denise Wood, Donna Bryant, Debbie Verley, and Dolores Bode. And they're also joined by Dr. Brad Watkins, who performed the lap band surgery. Good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
And let me say, 372 pounds, that's our latest number in terms of the combined total loss. Congratulations. That is a big deal. How's everybody feeling generally? Pretty good?
Yay. Good.
Denise, let me start with you. You were the first to undergo this surgery, and it was relatively new, and a lot of people I don't think are that familiar with it. Why did you decide to do it?
Well, for me, I knew that I needed to lose weight, and I was looking for an option that wasn't as invasive, that wouldn't take so much time to recover from.
And Denise, you've lost over 100 pounds since the surgery.
Yay.
But I know, but you're still the same person. And a lot of people who've lost that amount of weight struggle sometimes with body image, sort of adjusting to the new body image. Have you faced those challenges?
Well, a little bit, yeah. It's really amazing to find out how discriminatory people really are. And I didn't realize it until I had lost weight, but people do treat you a lot differently.
Yeah, and you feel that.
I do feel that now. I didn't realize it when I was heavy, but now I am realizing it.
Debbie, let me turn to you. You've lost also, I believe, nearly 100 pounds since your surgery, which was 14 months ago. Talk to us a little bit about what you're able to do now that you weren't able to do before.
Oh, just the everyday things. Tying my shoes. I wasn't able to do that. Walking up a flight of stairs. Fitting in a booth in a restaurant. Just normal things that people take for granted, you know. And picking up my children. I mean, amazing things, you know. But it's been a lot of fun. It's been exciting.
And Dolores, I know that you bought a rather interesting gift for yourself after your weight loss. You went from a size 26 to a size 12. Tell us what you bought.
A motorcycle.
And some leather pants, huh?
I have leather pants.
So I guess all of you, and Donna, you were the last to go through this. And we have some video, I believe, of your surgery, actually. What was it like when they said to you, we're going to do this for free, this $17,000 operation? How did you react?
I guess I went numb because it's hard to believe that anybody would do something like that for you.
Dr. Watkins, let me turn to you because I do want to put a bit of a reality check on all this. This is great, but it is not for everyone. It is for people who need to see real dramatic weight loss for health concerns. Who is really the right candidate for this?
Well, generally speaking, you must be about 100 pounds overweight before we'll consider doing surgery. We also use the National Institute of Health criteria, which uses body mass index, which takes into account their height and their weight.
Are there side effects that people should think about?
Well, sure, it is surgery, but one thing that you have to keep in mind is the surgery is less risky than staying obese in terms of your overall general health. And this operation is so much less risky than the gastric bypass. There's really no comparison.
Less risky and less expensive. Are we going to see that move from the gastric bypass toward this surgery more often, you think?
Well, sure. I think as more people find out about this operation and also as the health insurance coverage improves, that you'll see the numbers of lab band surgeries increasing quite a bit over the years.
Well, again, to all of the women, all the sisters, thank you so much for sharing your story, and congratulations to you, Denise Wood, Dolores Bode, Debbie Burley, and Donna Bryan, and Dr. Brad Watkins. Thanks again for coming on.
Thank you.